Welcome to the video for cmic3 unit unit 6 practice test for circles. Problem number 4. Problem number 4 says use the diagram to answer these questions. Find the area of the sector, the shaded region, and show all your work. Find the arc length of the section, show all your work. So the arc length of AB. This is a little bit different. Before, when we talked about the arc, we were talking about the angular measure of the arc. The angular measure of the arc AB is 40 degrees. That would look like measure of the arc AB equals 40 degrees. But the question now is, what's the arc length? So that's actually the distance along the arc, not the number of degrees. So if I walk from here to here along the circle, how far would it be? First of all, I'm going to do the area though. And to do the area, I need the area of the entire circle. And I go back to my formula, pi r squared. Area equals pi r squared. Area has to have two dimensions, so I need to square the radius. I need to multiply by two distances. In this case, though, I'm only going to have a piece of that. I'm only going to have 80 out of 360 degrees worth of the circle. So my area for the sector, area for the circle is pi r squared. Area for the sector is 40 out of 360 times pi times the radius squared. And I'll need a calculator for that. So, $40 divided by 360 times, and instead of using the 3.14, if I can find pi on the calculator, I will use that. Second function pi times 8 squared. And if I look at that, I get 22.34. And since my radius was in centimeters, this is centimeters squared. For my arc length, I do the same thing. Circumference of a circle equals 2 pi r. So I use a different formula, but the arc length of AB is just going to be a portion of that. It's going to be 40 out of 360 degrees, and then times pi times my radius, and the formula for circumference has a 2 in it. So I multiply by 2 instead of squaring. And I will put that in the calculator. So, 40 divided by 360 times 2 times second function pi times 8. And 40 divided by 360 times 2 times pi times 8 is 5.59. Since that's the distance, it's just centimeters.